Hey, it's Patrick Grosser with the 513 Flat Fee Real Estate Group at Fathom Realty. You may have heard about our full-service flat fee listings through a postcard in your mailbox recently. We'll talk more about those in just a second, but first we're going to look at the Cincinnati real estate market news for 2023 year-to-date and compare that to 2022 year-to-date. First of all, new listings are down 21%, closings are down 33%, average sale price is up over 5%, average days on market is at 20 days, total inventory right now is at 82 days, while active inventory is at 46 days. It is still a seller's market, but not as hot as it was earlier this year. So if you want to net the most money when you sell your home, you need a more sophisticated marketing approach. The good news is you don't have to pay a 6% commission to get that because it comes standard with our full service flat fee listings. Visit our site at 513flatfee.com to learn more about our service and to find out how you can net the most money when you sell your home. If you've been shopping for a home lately, you know that interest rates are much higher than they were the last couple years. They've been getting higher and higher as the year has gone on. You may have heard recently we've hit 8%. That's where interest rates are right now on average across the U.S., around 8%. Certainly you can do better or worse than that depending on your credit score, debt to income ratios, and how you're able to shop different lenders. But of course, it's more expensive right now to buy a home because of that than it was the last couple years and even earlier this year. And also we see home values have creeped up 5% compared to last year. So it's a double whammy for buyers right now, negatively impacting affordability. It's discouraging a lot of buyers from buying a home right now. A lot of them are going to continue to rent, have decided to stay on the sidelines, not jump into the real estate market in terms of purchasing a home until rates go down later, which on the surface sounds like not a bad idea. I've talked about this several times in previous videos. But what may happen in the future if interest rates go down is that we would expect that many buyers would rush to the market at the same time with inventory being relatively the same. Thereby we'd have demand far outweighing supply, and as a result home values would actually spike in that case. So we may see a savings if rates go down later in terms of the interest you're paying on your monthly mortgage payment, but we actually may see the cost of the home itself spiking considerably if demand rushes to the market here if interest rates go down. So it may be a wash, or it may be actually worse, more expensive in the future to buy a home when interest rates are lower. We don't really know what's going to happen. Nobody can really tell you for sure. But I would recommend not trying to time the market as a home buyer. If you want to buy a home rather than renting a home, then I would recommend just dealing with the circumstances as they are right now, regardless of interest rates, because again, it may get more expensive when interest rates go down anyway. If you're thinking about selling your home, you need to be aware of the impact that the higher interest rates are having on the market. We're seeing fewer buyers in the marketplace right now, again, because they're being discouraged by the high cost of the monthly payment with the interest rates going up. Again, it's more expensive to buy a home right now than it was earlier this year, and certainly compared to the last couple of years. So a lot of folks that want to buy a home are just waiting on the sidelines until interest rates go down. So whether or not you agree with that strategy, that's the reality that we're dealing with. We're seeing fewer showings because there's fewer buyers. However, the buyers that are scheduling showings, we're seeing a higher percentage of them converting to offers that are near list price, sometimes over list price, sometimes maybe a little bit under, depending on the situation. So again, we're seeing a higher percentage of showings converting to offers because those that are actually looking at homes right now, they're willing to deal with the higher interest rates because they're so motivated to buy a home. So I don't recommend trying to time the sale of your home based on what's going on with the real estate market with the higher interest rates. If it's the right time for you to make a move and if you need to sell your home in order to do that, I recommend dealing with the circumstances as they are. If you have any questions how to navigate the market, whether you're buying, selling, or doing both, feel free to reach out to us. The best way to do that, to get some advice, to schedule a call here, is to visit our site at 513flatfee.com. Click one of those links to schedule a call so we can set aside some time to assess your needs and to map out a game plan of how we can help you to achieve your real estate goals. I'm Patrick Grosser with the 513 Flat Fee Real Estate Group at Fathom Realty.